Blizzard has been trending basically nonstop on social media ever since California filed against them and brought to light a ton of details of how the company was ran from the inside and how they were treating females, and that's going to be something that definitely won't be resolved overnight. And Blizzard are the kings of really crappy responses and trying to brush over really important issues. They thought everyone would forget about the Blitzchung situation, and we haven't, but for some reason, they think they're untouchable. They can do whatever they want, that all of the accusations being made against them now will magically blow over. But unfortunately for them, the gaming industry's furious with the company, their executives and now employees are planning walkouts. People are boycotting their games, and people just in general are not happy with them. So I want to read the employee statements to this whole situation and also Blizzard's garbage response to people being upset with them. Now, really quickly before we get into the topic at hand, if you do enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So I want to start off with this Verge article. It says nearly 1,000 Activision Blizzard employees slam its response to the lawsuit. More than 800 employees have signed an open letter, and actually today, when I'm recording and posting this video, they have a walkout planned. So it says hundreds of Activision Blizzard employees have signed a letter that rebukes the company's response to California's allegations that Activision Blizzard has a discriminatory work culture and issues with harassment. The company's response to the lawsuit, which paints an extremely upsetting picture of its culture and how women are treated there, has largely been to deny the allegations. Of course, we're talking about Blizzard here, never taking accountability for anything, just deny. It says in their letter, which can be read below, the employees say that the response creates a company atmosphere that disbelieves victims, and they call for immediate corrections from the company's top leaders. Employees are upset, people in the gaming industry are upset. No one's really happy with Blizzard right now. It says the letter was written in response to both public and internal statements made by Activision Blizzard and its executives in response to the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing lawsuit against the company. Part of the company's public response to the lawsuit was to call the state suit irresponsible behavior from unaccountable state bureaucrats that are driving many of the state's best businesses out of California. I did talk about their initial response to the lawsuit and the lawsuit in another video in case you want to go and check that out, but it says the employee's letter also calls on executive Fran Townsend to step down from her role as sponsor for the company's women's network after she sent an email that claimed the lawsuit painted an untrue picture of the company's culture and called it meritless. Now, Blizzard's got some very serious accusations being levied against them right now, and some of the lawsuit did sound like overzealous prosecution, and California is known for that, but there's definitely got to be truth in some of what was filed. So even if 5 things were true and the rest were blown out of proportion, Blizzard is still a garbage company, and nothing in that lawsuit should be acceptable. Everyone is upset with them right now, and when executives come out and say, oh, you know, they twisted a lot of the situations, people don't care. People are not going to believe Blizzard. Unfortunately, Blizzard has kind of burned every bridge that they had. They've really upset all of their fan base. They haven't really impressed people in a long time. A lot of people right now are boycotting Blizzard games because of this, just like we did when the Blitzchung situation happened. They just have no one to defend them right now. It says Polygon reports that this letter has gotten over 800 signatures, with Bloomberg putting the number at nearly 1,000. So I wanted to read the letter. It says, to the leaders of Activision Blizzard, we, the undersigned, agree that the statements from Activision Blizzard and their legal counsel regarding the DFEH lawsuit, as well as the subsequent internal statements from Frances Townsend, are aberrant and insulting to all that we believe our company should stand for. for. To put it clearly and unequivocally, our values as employees are not accurately reflected in the words and actions of our leadership. We believe these statements have damaged our ongoing quest for equality inside and outside of the industry. Categorizing the claims that have been made as distorted and in many cases false creates a company atmosphere that disbelieves victims. It also casts doubt on our organization's ability to hold people accountable for their actions and foster a safe environment for victims to come forward in the future. These statements make it clear that our leadership is not putting our values first. Immediate corrections are needed from the highest level of our organization. They're basically just saying we, don't believe in the things that Blizzard is saying. We're not standing with Blizzard, but this doesn't make sense to me. So the same employees being accused of doing cube crawls are staging a walkout and are making statements like this? If everyone at Blizzard is against this culture, then who is it that was perpetuating it? Some of the articles made it sound like all of the men acted this way, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, if the employees really do feel like this isn't okay, good for them, they should sign it. But is everyone signing it really standing against these things? Were these the same employees who were accused of doing these terrible things like cube crawls? Now, this next article I wanted to quickly read talks about the walkout that's happening today. It says, one day after sharing an open letter decrying the company's insulting response to a harassment lawsuit from the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing, Activision Blizzard employees plan to hold a walkout. According to Kotaku, at least 50 employees will protest the company's recent actions in person and call on it to improve working conditions for women by at least temporarily leaving their posts on Wednesday, July 28th. The Activision Blizzard walkout will take place in person at Blizzard's main office in California and online between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. PT. It says, we are encouraging employees to take whatever time off they feel safe to do, a spokesperson for the group told Kotaku. Most of us plan to take the full day off without pay, but we understand some of the contractors and associates and people who are paid less than they deserve might not have the ability to do so. Now it says, in a statement of intent the group shared with the outlet, they call on Activision Blizzard to end the use of forced arbitration for all current and future employees, adopt new hiring policies designed to increase representation across the company, publish transparency data on compensation, and hire a third-party firm to conduct a review of the studio's HR department and executive staff. And I do think some of this is good, like publish transparency data on compensation. But the thing is that people who want things like diversity quotas at the company are going to take this situation and they're going to use it to their advantage to get that. No matter what color your skin is or what your gender is, you should be treated fairly at this company, period, and at every company. None of this, oh well, this type of person deserves more because they've been treated unfairly by society crap. There are going to be people, who take the situation and run with it to push their own narratives. And I quickly wanted to head over to this article. It says, Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick, the leadership team has heard you loud and clear. So it says, the ATVI stock dips and Blizzard employees planning a walkout tomorrow. Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick has finally publicly addressed the company's workers in regards to the ongoing lawsuit and the fallout. He says that the company's initial responses were tone deaf and apologizes for the lack of empathy. It doesn't matter, Blizzard. The people who are mad at you are just going to use that against you. They don't care about your apologies. It says the leadership team has heard you loud and clear, he writes to employees in a press release sent to press and investors. I wanted to read some of the letter. I'm not going to read all of it, but it says this has been a difficult and upsetting week. I want to recognize and thank all of you who have come forward in the past and in recent days. I so appreciate your courage. Every voice matters, and we will do a better job of listening now and in the future. Maybe you should have listened more in the past, but okay, Bobby Kotick. It says our initial responses to the issues we faced together and to your concerns were, quite frankly, tone deaf. It is imperative that we acknowledge all perspectives and experiences and respect the feelings of those who have been mistreated treated in any way. I am sorry that we did not provide the right empathy and understanding. Many of you have told us that active outreach comes from caring so deeply for the company that so many people have reached out and shared thoughts, reflections of how you care for your communities of colleagues and players, and for each other. Ensuring that we have a safe and welcoming work environment is my highest priority. It wasn't in the past. Your highest priority in the past was getting your millions of dollars. But it says the leadership team has heard you loud and clear. We are taking swift action to be the compassionate, caring company you came to work for and to ensure a safe environment. I'm sure there are people who didn't go to work at Blizzard because it was a compassionate, caring company. They went because it was a nice paycheck and they're working at one of the biggest companies in the gaming industry. But okay, because it was a, compassionate, caring company. If you just want to keep patting yourself on the back, Bobby Kotick, okay. It says we will do everything possible to make sure that we improve and build this kind of inclusive workplace that is essential to foster creativity and inspiration. It says we encourage anyone with the experience you believe violates our policies to, of course, report to their HR department. And of course, it also says there will be no retaliation. We are committed to long-lasting change. Effective immediately, we will be taking the following actions: employee support, listening sessions, personnel changes, hiring practices, in-game changes. And it says your well-being remains my priority, and I spare no company resource ensuring that our company has the most welcoming, comfortable, and safe culture possible. So that was Bobby Kotick's response. I personally just kind of see it as a, oh my gosh, we've been trending on social media for a week because everyone hates us, so we need to start making better responses type of response. I just feel like it's not genuine, it's not truthful. Maybe it is, maybe Bobby Kotick really does care, but has he ever really cared in the past? No. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you found this video important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way. But I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.